Just taking a look at the student's project, we want to add a couple skylights in the roof, and I just wanted to show a few different techniques to do that. I'm just going to hide these level lines here. And so what we're going to do is over here, which is, I guess, oh, I turn that off, is the entry area. We're going to add a circular skylight in this area. And there's a few different ways we can do this. I'm probably going to start in my 3D view and start in the top view here. And to start, I actually just want to model some walls. So I'm going to model essentially a circular wall here, like so. And again, there's a few different ways we can do a skylight here, and I'm just going to click on this to see where I'm drawing. So that's in a good spot. We can select these walls and maybe we change them. Exterior wall with OSB, I think that's fine. And so let's go over a little bit on our 3D view here. So these are lowest point of ceiling, ceiling peak. So we can do lowest point of ceiling, and then we can just write maybe let's do 900 millimeters. So it comes above the roof. Maybe we'll do a little bit more. Let's go 1200 millimeters. And then what I'm going to do for level 0, I'm just going to change this to be our lowest point of ceiling. And with this skylight, oh, it looks like our walls are backwards. So I'm just going to click. I'm going to hit the change location line to center, and then hit the space bar to get that exterior finish on the outside. And with these walls here, what I'm going to do is you can go to attach top to base here. And normally we just click something, but we're going to go to attach base, and we're going to click our roof here, and that's going to pull these walls up so that they're not going down below the ceiling, they're stopping there. And kind of the last piece of this would be to physically cut the hole. So we're going to click on this roof, we're going to click edit footprint, and we're going to use the pick line button, and we're going to pick the interior edge of this this little hole here, and click their check mark. And we forgot to turn off our slope, so we'll select those lines, turn off slope, and click our checkbox there. And you can see that we've kind of voided our form a little bit. Obviously there's a few different ways you can do that. We could have actually, instead of voiding this, we could have just done a cut, I guess, and just cut the that shape out of there. I find this is a little bit better of way of doing it, but I guess the downside is we have issues like this. So let's go to modify here. It looks like this point we need to, what I've kind of done is I've kind of positioned my view so I can just see that dot there, and I don't want it to stop. It keeps trying to do. I'm just going to try to bring it right below that line, like so. So it's not going to be perfect. And then let's bring this one down a little bit more, like so. So again, it's not going to be perfect. This, well, let's see if we can attach that. Doesn't want to. Let's go, just bring this down to lowest point and just bring that down below there. So that's one way to do it. Let's actually hit Control Z here a few times, and let's just cut that hole in the roof, because that might be a better way of dealing with than dealing with the roof here. So let's discard changes, and we're going to go to our hole here. Let's go to top view, and we're going to go over to our architecture tab. We're going to go to a vertical opening. We're going to click our roof surface, and then we'll click our pick line and pick our two lines there and click our checkbox. We should have a nice vertical. I don't use the vertical cut tool very much, but I think that would actually be a really good use case, because we don't have to go through that whole situation with that. Last thing we might want to do if we're rendering this, we can actually grab our paint, and it looks like we have OSB on the interior here. So I'm just going to grab our materials here. I'm just going to type in OSB. Type in sheathing. We have chipboard sheathing, and we're just going to paint this bottom part of this wall, so where we cut, we don't see that cut there. And then the last part of this is just adding some glazing. So let's go to roof, and we can put this at lowest point of ceiling, I guess. And we're gonna make this probably at maybe 1400 millimeters. And we're gonna change this to be a sloped glazing, and we're gonna use our pick line button here and pick, I don't wanna pick that one, pick that, and we'll pick that. And we're going to turn off both of these slopes. And so we have a bit of glass there, so we can lower this down now, maybe do 20/20 or something, maybe 20/40, and just so that glazing is sitting above that roof there. So that's kind of our skylight. I don't know why that is glitching, but let's try to turn that off, turn that back on again. There we go. So now we have that piece of glass sitting on top. So that's one way to do a skylight, or a more custom skylight in a building.